Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another video. Right then, so the previous video is a video that I like to do every now and again, which is posing the question and showing a version of events, a way that you could see that although it appears that we are winning, we could be actually being outmaneuvered and played along with. But this is the other side of that. Because the whole idea of the channel, the whole idea of the videos and the way I do things is I like to instigate conversation, get people thinking about what's going on in the world right now, especially in this country. Now, for as far back as I can remember, the national identity, the pride in the Cross of St George, the St Andrew's Saltire, the Welsh flag, nor any country's flag in relation to the United Kingdom, including the Union Jack, was frowned upon. And it was only in certain special occasions like coronations and Queen that you could get the flags out, England and that. But any other time you were branded racist and neo-Nazi and National Front and the other multitude of things that you could be called. But now, because of Operation Raise the Colours, the change has been noticeable. And this is where I can counter my previous video with, is the left winning? And you get this feeling that if you go the other way, no, they're losing and they're panicking, and you can see that. So in one respect, you could see how things could be us being tricked into believing we're winning, and then you see other things that sort of say, well, we are. The raise the colours, the patriotism aspect of it all is for all to see. All the parties now have suddenly become very patriotic. The Liberal Democrat Conference, which usually is a swathe of EU flags, it's a swathe of Union Jacks. Keir Starmer's coming out about how patriotic we are and we're proud of our flag. And anyone who uses it for division and hate is evil or far right. The evil boogeyman that doesn't exist. And these are indications, because the left is desperately now trying to pretend it likes our flag and it's patriotic and it's been hijacked. Well, it isn't. It's all about racism. At no point has anyone putting up the Union Jack or the Cross of St George associated it with racism. Yeah, but it's about sending back immigrants. Is it? You see, it's amazing because a flag can be, and this shows their complete lack of awareness. The whole idea of a nation's flag is to be divisive. It intimidates people. Well, that's what flags are supposed to do. You see, flying the Cross of St George is intimidating and threatening. Flying the flag of Palestine isn't. See, you can't be hypocritical. You can't claim when somebody goes from my side, I hate being on sides, but it is, I've been put there, you've created the sides, you've put me in this position, so shut up, sit down, don't care. Is the fact if I go, I hate the Palestinians, oh, you're being right, it's terrible, how dare you do that to a flag? But when I do it the other way around, yeah. You see, by them suddenly coming out and being uber patriotic, and again trying to paint they're patriotic and they love our flag, but our flag's a symbol of racism. Depending on who's holding it, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. But it is a sign that they're panicking. Keir Starmer's, and I think unlawful, because he hasn't asked anyone, recognition of the Palestinian state is panic, is desperation, because this is why they covered up, one of the reasons why they covered up the grooming gang. Sorry, no, stop saying that. The rape gang scandal. Let's paint it as it is, instead of the posh word. It's a rape gang scandal because, well, there's two reasons. One, they're probably knee deep in it themselves. But the other one is the fact that they're terrified of a Muslim uprising. And this is why they've appeased Palestine, even though that now opens the door for Hamas to celebrate the victory, which indicates to all terrorists, if you slaughter people, then pretend you're the victims, you'll eventually get what you want. And now demanding money, reparations. Because in their desperation to appease the Muslims, they don't know what they're doing. See, they're doing it because they really do believe that doing this means that all the Muslims are going, oh, thank God, he's brilliant. Vote Labour. They're not going to vote Labour. I'm sorry to break your bubble, but they're going to vote for whichever Islamist stands. They're not interested in Labour anymore. The Green Party will willingly give these raving lunatics a legitimate party to stand for, and that's what they'll vote for. So the Greens will win, but in reality, it'll be the Islamists that win. You see, the politics of desperation is for all to see. Branding a national flag is something to be proud of, unless it's the kind of person that they don't like holding it, and then it's racist and xenophobic and intimidating. That's the whole. A flag divides. That's the fucking point of a flag. It divides my country from your country. Yeah, it separates England from France. Yeah, we had an English flag and a French flag, so those on either side knew which side they were on and could find each other if they got lost in the heat of battle. That's the whole point of a flag. It's supposed to be divisive. It's very, very nationalistic. It's fucking supposed to be. That's what it does. That's what it is. So, the first video, which was up this morning, there you go. You can see how it could work, but you can also see the other way around, because I'm a centrist. I know these people don't exist anymore, but I like to give you from both sides. I can see both sides of the argument, so I'm going to give you both sides of the argument, and it's up to you what you think. Think about things, look at things. You can see where both sides can claim victories, where both sides are right, and, well, one side is right and the other one is not right. But you can see how it works. And that's what I want to do. I don't always give you just one side of the argument. If I see a different side, I'll give it you. I'll show it you how I see it, to give you the opportunity to make an opinion based on not just what you're being fed. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm not here to tell you what to do. That's up to you. It's your choice, not mine. I mean, where do we go from here, Gobster? I don't know. But if I figure it out, I'll let you know. But I'll just keep coming out with what I know and what I find and how I see things and what I think, and try and hopefully figure out between all of us where we do go from here. Because it's going to be difficult. It really is. But at the moment, I'm not going to lie to you. I genuinely don't know myself. I'm trying to figure it out, like we all are. Because that's how it works. And if I could give you two sides of an argument with my viewpoint on that to help you decide, all's the better. And no, I haven't. Someone's going to say I've got a cocaine infliction because I'm doing that. I've got a really runny nose this morning and I have absolutely no idea why. It's just come on. Maybe I'm getting a cold. Maybe I'm just getting allergic to all the bullshit. Who knows? Because there was loads on today on the telly, which I'll cover later on in the video. Any case, enough of that. Please support the channel down below. If you like what I'm doing and you agree with what I'm doing, hit the like, share and subscribe. It's all free. Don't cost you a penny. All good. All good. Nothing. Just helps the channel grow. And with that, I'm done. So, until the next one.
You said to me that you can't stand the world you live